Hello everyone, this is JD and welcome back to the Wind Waker HD. I was not able to get as much done off screen as I wanted to. Between the time when I recorded the last episode and this one that I'm making now, I felt a little ill, and needless to say, four really good friends, urged me to take it easy and to not record or anything. And so I put off getting a lot of side work done in this game so I could focus on my health. But I'll show what I did get done a little bit. I've got the majority of the map filled out. Still have some spots left. I still need to get bait done for Forest Haven, or not Forest Haven, for Forsaken Fortress and for Outset Island. But anyway, our objective is to go get the last pearl. So let us go and do that. But yeah, I apparently overheated a little too much. For my job, I'm a delivery guy. I deliver pizza typically, or whatever. I work for a pizza delivery place, and the last couple days, it's been excruciatingly hot and very humid. And apparently, I just kind of, overdid it a bit. So, I mean, it's not really like, it isn't necessarily my fault or anything that I got so hot and wore myself out like that. But it's more a thing of, during the summer, especially here where I live, it gets rough. it gets rough. So just be careful when you're out in the hot sun for too long. It is very dangerous for one's health. So, also, we're gonna avoid giving bait to fish for this episode. I've been doing a lot of that off screen, and I don't want to waste more time on screen than what I need to show. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, there we go. And back up on the map. We are swiftly approaching our destination. Once again, it is so nice to have the swift sail. It is a wondrous item. And off in the distance, if the lightning strikes, there you go. Those jagged rock-like formations, that's where we're going. We'll be there shortly. We can get the final pearl, and then be on our way. So yeah, just make sure you stay hydrated during this heat. I mean, stay hydrated during any time, really, but especially with being so hot outside and being the dead of summer, it's important. That don't look good. Look, Link, do you see it? What has happened to this place? Great Fish Isle. Not looking so good. What is the meaning of this? The island. It is... We are too late. I knew we had precious little time, but I never suspected how little. A great water spirit named Jaboon once lived here, but no sign of him remains. Oh there, Link! Oh, hey, Quill. So you're here. I've been looking for you. Are you by chance seeking the great spirit Jaboon? I'm sorry to report to you that Jaboon can no longer be found here. Just look how this place has been torn to pieces. I suppose this too is the work of the Shadow in the Forsaken Fortress. But fear not. Jaboon was able to flee this island before he was attacked. He's in a safer abode now. Would you like to guess where that abode may be? On the island where you were born. On Outset. Yet even if you were to go to Outset now, you would not be able to see Jabun. The cave where he hides is sealed with a mighty stone slab that repels all who try to pass it. Why, not even the pirates with their mighty ship could get in. I must apologize, Link. I thought if anyone would know of your whereabouts, it would be the pirates. I told them this tale without so much as a thought for the consequences. I don't know what they hoped to get, but they immediately set sail for Outset Island and tried to break into the cave. It is lucky they could not gain entrance. I have heard that they were last spotted on Windfall Island, but doing what, I do not know. If you were to see Jabun, I think you'd better search for the pirates on Windfall Island. What an eerie isle this is. Everywhere else boasts clear skies and calm seas. This place suffers under dark clouds and rain. Blue must have been right when he asked me to bring word of Jabun to you. He called this island cursed. I would counsel against staying here longer than you have to. That's your decision. I told you of Jabun, so my task is complete. Wonderful. So, Jabun has survived. The sea spirit has lived through trials of many long years. He must have caught wind of Ganon's attack beforehand. If we are to believe the words of the Rito postman, then the pirates know something about the cave where Jabun hides. Why don't we go first to Windfall and search for them there? Sounds like a good idea. Also, I have no idea if moving the mic makes it squeaky or not. It squeaks on my end. Because the crane, the arm thing needs to be a little oiled up. But anyway. So, off to Windfall. Find the pirates. And Jabun is it's theorized that it's just Jabu Jabu. Or it could very well be a descendant of Jabu Jabu. Either one is understandable. But Jabun is a fish-like entity, a deity of sorts, just like Jabu Jabu was in Ocarina of Time. Similar to how we have the Deku Tree, you know, which is another pull from Ocarina of Time. And now the music is more ominous, and the skies and seas are very rough now. And will continue to be until we get that pearl. Ow. That's when I don't pay attention. We won't deal with that yet, but those seagulls flocking around that one space, I believe that's a big octo. Ah, there's Windfall. Nope. Stupid Gjord sleeping out at me. Okay. And I believe you can see the pirate ship from here. Yep, there it is. Docked beside Windfall. It is just as the postman told us. The pirate ship has stopped here to avoid drawing the attention of the townsfolk. I know not why. I know not what they are researching, but they are hoping to get their hands on Jabun's sacred gem. I doubt they would tell you anything directly if you were to ask them. Link, I think you should try to find out what the pirates are up to, without them finding out about you. Sounds good. Fortunately, I know just where to look. But we're going to try the front door first. You're supposed to sneak behind and sneak in through the top, but I haven't seen what happens when we do this for a very long time. We're closed today, so scram, now! And that's your sign that, hey, something's not right. We need to be a sneaky sneak and get around back. Which we could just jump it with the Deku Leaf, but kind of like changing the wind just for that, you know what I mean? Now, lights are on. Somebody's home. That was weird. I don't know why I was just crawling into nothing. Oh, music playing. Look, don't be mad at us. It's not our fault that we absolutely gotta have bombs to get the treasure we're after. How about you just think of it as payback for the nasty little monopoly you've been running here, yeah? So I bet you're thinking it was foolhardy to ask pirates to pay such an outrageous price, huh? Yep, I bet you are. You know, Gonzo, I still can't get over that bit of fast-talking you pulled to get the information out of the postman. Huh? Oh! Oh yeah, that was smooth. And I tell you, the minute I set my eyes on that link, I just knew he was hiding something back at Outset, yeah? So when I saw that postman, I just pretended like I was worried about the kid and stuff. And presto, he spills the beans. Good work, Gonzo. Really, just top-notch. It's funny, though. I'm thinking this is maybe the first time you've shown such wit. Such cunning. You know, with your cunning and Miss Tetra's smarts, if we two got married and had a kid, that kid would be the greatest pirate to ever sail the seas. Yup, the greatest. You idiot. Keep your mouth shut, yeah? Don't be so stupid. Miss Tetra, listen to this nitwit. Can't you dock him some pay or something? Quit goofing off, both of you. Keep your childish jokes to yourselves and get those bombs back to the ship. The second you're done loading them up, we're setting sail for Outset Island. What? Miss? We have to leave immediately? It's been so long since we were on shore. We need to fill our bellies with some good eating, yeah? How about we grub tonight and shove off tomorrow morning instead? I mean, I'm fine either way, of course. Whatever you say is fine, miss, is what I meant to say. It's just that the boys were so excited to come to town, yeah? And I can't help but think it'd be awful hard on them to leave so soon without proper layover. So, let's say we still tomorrow, yeah? What do you say, miss? That treasure isn't going anywhere. You're with me, right, boys? Who's run out of fun? No response. They're like, dude, we can't backtalk Miss Tetra. You're all fools, do you know that? You saw that demolished island. You saw the senseless destruction. We have to hurry to Outset or the same thing could happen there. Huh? Not to be disrespectful, but by the sound of things, you're worried more about that island than treasure, miss. Don't be ridiculous. I want, you know, the treasure. Oh! Alright, fine. Have it your way. We can leave town tomorrow, you big babies. But we're setting sail at first light, so no sleeping in. Understood? Aye, aye! Say there, brother, what was today's password again? Mako, are you serious? You forgot already? You're so useless. Today's password is Barnacle, yeah? Remember? You know that Nico won't let you in if you don't say it exactly right. He's real picky about it, so I'll say it once more. Today's password is Barnacle, yeah? Barnacle, eh? Alright, I will keep that in mind. Barnacle. And now we're free to... I mean, there's not much to do here, but we can ruin the supply a little bit. Ooh, look at all these rupees he had hiding back here. Order. Ah, beautiful rupees. See, the pirates take the bombs, and then I take the money. It's a symbiotic relationship. Well, not for the guy who owns the shop, of course. But for me and the pirates. It's having a really rough time of it. Oh well, have fun. I'm sure someone will untie you. Not me, though. I'm a little too busy trying to save the world at the moment. Alright. Eh? Letter. Right now? Ow. Good evening. Letters for Link. We have one letter. Here's your letter. If you wish to be a true swordsman, find some knight's crest and return to me, Orca. Oh, thanks, Orca. Nice. 20 rupees. But yeah, once we have 10 knight's crests, we'll be able to get a new sword technique, which will come in very handy for one of the later bosses. Alright, let's go visit Nico here. The ship's only tooth is well, that'd be a barnacle. There we go. Right, right. You may enter. Thanks. Funny thing, even if you know the like, there's multiple different passwords. Every time you play, it'll cycle through a different password. But, as far as I'm aware, even if you know, like, which password goes to what catchphrase, you still will not be able to enter until you have seen the cutscene where they talk about the password. So, also, while we're here, we can see Miss Tetra's room and take a look at stuff. Like this here portrait of her mom. Huh. That picture up there, that's from the storybook that we were read. Interesting. Even more interesting. Looks like 3 islands connect together for another one. How odd. And what's that? A picture of the hero. Ah, interesting. Well, I'm sure that's not important at all. Anyways. Hey, Nico. Oh, Link! My old swabby Link! So you're alive! All the other pirates said you'd done in by the bird monster of the Forsaken Fortress. So I thought... Never mind what I thought. You're alive. Oh, I get it now. You came back because you missed me so much. I had no idea you want to be my swabby so badly. I see. I see. Well, after you left, I went back to being the bottom rung on the ladder, which is why I'm stuck here while everyone else is in town having fun and eating and stuff. But I guess being so rushed by my swabby ought to cheer me up. Alright, why don't we set you to your next test, huh? This one's harder than the last. Good luck. You'll need it, swabby. You can see that there are lanterns hanging throughout this room, right? Well, last time when you pressed the switch, platforms rose up for you to jump onto, right? Yeah, well, this time there aren't any. Which means you have to jump from one rope to the next rope. Pretty tough. Not for Nico, of course. And that's not all. This time I put a gate on this door, too. The switch opens the gate, but it will close if you don't get here before time runs out. Run out of time and you have to try it again, little swabby. Fortunately, the timer is quite long, so it's not a big deal. Also, how do you open the gate without pressing a button? The switch that opens the gate is in the same place as before, so go step on it. If you get all the way to this side before time runs out, I'll give you the bombs we got in town. Yeah, you heard me. Give it your best shot, swabby. Okay. So, let's go ahead, observe our... Okay. This one can be kind of difficult to get through. I'm hoping I can first try it, but... There are ways to kind of get around it, like aiming for the middle one. And if you'll notice, some of them sway further and further. Which does make it a bit more difficult. There we go. We gotta wait for that one to go away. There we go. And then, do those sway? Not much. Which means we should be fine. Get a tad bit more momentum here. Woo, that was a tad too close. Alright. And we're pretty much home free. Let's just get swinging here. There we go, first try. What? You've got to be... You did it already? You're incredible. This isn't good. I never even passed this test. How can you do it so quickly? And make it look so easy? And if I give this to him, everyone would know for sure. Oh, I'll be so busted. Okay. You're the best swabby of all time. So, I guess I'll just give you the bombs. Go on. Take them. Just don't tell anyone, okay? I'm serious. Really serious, okay? Okay? Okay. Whatever you say, bud. Alright, we got the bombs. You got bombs. It's a blast. And of course we can use it as a cannon on our boat. That's mighty courageous of you, trying to steal treasure from pirates. I suppose I should be shocked, but I'm more amazed you managed to survive after being tossed out of that tower. From the look on your face, I have to guess you haven't saved your sister yet, huh? You don't give things much thought, do you? You just rush in, never thinking how badly things could go for you. Like just now. The only reason you got what you did was because we left some of my little rat like Nico behind to look after things. No one else would part with our treasure so easily, I assure you. And just how do you intend to use those bombs anyway? Don't tell me you're going after Jaboon's treasure, too. Right now, Jaboon is hiding in a cave at the back of the island you were born on. But the entrance is blocked by a giant stone doorway. You can't get in without breaking down the door. But we're going to relax in town and eat our fill of whatever this town has to offer. But we'll be leaving for Outset first thing in the morning. If you manage to find Jaboon tonight, then I guess you win. If you take too long, we'll come sailing right by you tomorrow morning. And believe me, you didn't get all of our bombs. You better be quick, kid. Wow, awesome! You have a stone just like the one that Miss Tetra has. Hey, how do you use that thing? Can you talk to Miss Tetra through that? Man, you're so lucky. Uh-huh. And one thing I always do whenever I leave, I just have to do it. I have to close the gate. Have fun, Nico. Even though you can open it without needing to press a switch, so I guess he can just open it wherever he wants. Okay. We are done here. Which means we must make for Outset Island. This way. Why can't the king just be in that alcove? He's all the way over here. All the way. Ugh. Eh? Another letter? What is this? Good evening. One letter. Okay. Notice from Beetle's shop ship. It's time for a semi-annual Big Chance extravaganza. New product. Oh, you got bombs. Okay. And I got a Beetle's shop ship chart. Nice. Beetle's chart. Lovely. Okay. How convenient. Well done. Our preparations are complete. If what that girl says is true, the pirates won't be leaving until morning. You must be with Jaboon, get the pearl from him before they arrive. Let's delay no longer, Link. Again, how convenient is it that as soon as we get bombs, like, you know, the Beetle's ship is already ready. And now we must sail a long way. Which, you know what? With how... you know what? No. Let's just enjoy our time on the open seas, right? So yeah, I've, in my spare time, I got a hold of some Spider-Man games and been playing those. It's been a lot of fun playing the old ones from 2002 and 2004. One's based off the Sam Raimi movies. At some point in the future, I do plan on putting out videos of not only those games, but also the Marvel Spider-Man series of games, which the second one hasn't yet come out, especially whenever this video airs. I mean, it'll be like the same day as I'm recording it. But I plan on having all three of those games out as well at some point. So, pretty excited. I'm really hoping that it does well, and that y'all enjoy the content. I don't know how many of y'all like Spider-Man or not, but I mean, I don't know anyone who doesn't like Spider-Man, so. Plus, they're just fun games in general, even if you don't really care for Spider-Man. The gameplay loop is pretty good. Also, one funny thing about the way this game works right now is that until we get Jaboon's Pearl, it will not change from night to day. It will be continual night. Never-ending stormy night. So, no matter how long it takes you to get to Jaboon, the pirates can never get the Pearl. Which is a funny little detail, I think. So yeah, there's no need to worry about it. So if you're playing this game and you're like, oh man, I'm gonna run out of time, I can't do it. Like, you can do whatever you want during this time. I don't know how much you can do at this point. Like, I know how much I have to get done, which is a lot. But and there, off in the distance, Outset Island, which I'm going to. There we go. We're gonna need that for a little bit later, or very soon, I should say. Before we get Jaboon's Pearl, we need to take care of some business. Check up on Grandma, see how she's doing. We've been gone for a while. Come on, there we go. Excuse me. Have you noticed, Link? Morning is not broken since we arrived at Greatfish Isle. The land that was so ravaged by monsters. It is as if time itself is frozen. Perhaps this is the curse that Blue spoke of. Whatever the reason, if this night does not end, then we need not worry about the pirates overtaking us. In fact, it might not be a bad idea for you to visit your hometown and family again for such a long time away. We can speak with Jaboon after you do. Right. Oh, that's a rupee. I thought that was a heart piece up there. Oh yeah, and shoe jellies will start spawning here at nighttime, which is wonderful. Link, Errol, don't go. Don't leave your poor old grandma all alone. Yep, you can use a fairy on your grandmother. Oh, Link! Is that you, Link? Grandma's always happy to see your bright, shining face. Link, my dear, sweet Link. You're safe. That's wonderful. Just wonderful. Did you do this? Did you heal me? Oh, you're such a sweet child. Oh, that's right. You and your sister Errol are trying so hard to be strong. I've just been sitting here moaning and worrying. I'm your grandmother. I'm going to be taking care of you. I'm so sorry, Link. I haven't even considered what you must be going through. I'm a terrible grandma. No, you're not. Link, this is all I have to give you right now. You can keep it in your empty bottle. You got Elixir Soup. This healthy soup your grandmother makes replenishes all your life energy and magic power. Your attack power also doubles the first time you take damage. Now that is one hearty soup. And your kind old grandmother filled your bottle so full there's 2 helpings inside. Isn't she the sweetest? And your sister loved this soup, don't you? If you run out, I can make it for you anytime you like. Grandma's going to try to be strong, so you try to be strong too. But don't do anything reckless, alright? Alright. Fun thing about that soup is that idea was recycled into Twilight Princess with the Great Fairy's Tears and the Rare Chew. But they are on a time limit, and there's only 1 serving of each. Whereas the Elixir Soup, you get 2 servings, but overall, under normal means, you can only have, like, 2 times a go with the Elixir Soup. Whereas in Twilight Princess, if you're good about your management, you can have 3 total bottles of something that's akin to Elixir Soup. So, I don't know, it just depends on how you want to look at it, but the Elixir Soup in this one is maybe a little better than the ones in Twilight Princess, just because it's not on a time limit. Are you ready? If that is the case, we must search for the cave around the backside of Outside where Jaboon is said to hide. You got it. Fortunately, I have this with sails, so I can just move however I need. There's our objective. Ah, that was too far away. Yep, that was way too far away. Come on, give me a good angle. And one more. There we go. I remember struggling with that a lot when I was a kid. Partially because in the original version, there was no reticle for when you were aiming your cannon, so you had to just hope you were hitting your target. And then, like, I kept aiming for the base of the stone structure, which takes way more hits than just aiming for the weak spots. Oh, and Jaboon only speaks Ancient Hylian, so we can understand them this time. Well met, Hyrule King. Well met indeed, Jaboon. I am pleased to see that you are safe. The events that we have long feared seem to have been set into motion. Yes, it seems Ganon has returned. There can be no other explanation. If you have sought me out, it must mean you have found the hero of time, does it not? Unfortunately, that is not so. Then for what purpose have you come to see me? The one I have brought with me has no connection to the legendary one, and yet I sense great promise in the courage that this one possesses. Promise? You suggest I leave the fate of Hyrule up to mere chance? I do. It is the only way. I see. I suppose it is up to the gods to deem whether his courage is true. I give to you the guidepost to the gods. You got Nehru's Pearl. The water spirit Jaboon was kind enough to give you this jewel, a treasure of one of the goddesses. This jewel should dispel the curse that Ganon has cast upon this land. So, that foul rain and endless night were indeed elements of a curse brought on us by Ganon. He must intend to cast this land into pure darkness for all time. Tell me, Hyrule King, have you learned the whereabouts of the one who carries on the bloodline of the princess, Zelda? I believe I have. That is well. You must protect Zelda. She cannot be permitted to fall into the hands of Ganon. I am counting on you. Everything Jaboon said is technically very spoilery, which is why it's hidden away by Ancient Hylian in the original. But when you have a New Game Plus file like I do, you can read it. Ganon's curse has been broken by the power of the pearl that Jaboon gave us, so morning should come soon. It is well we've gathered all the pearls. Are you ready, Link? I marked the place where you must set the pearls in your sea chart. Once you have placed each of the pearls in its proper location, the proving grounds for your courage will become apparent. Clearly, the search of Jaboon has shown that Ganon has begun to make efforts to block our path forward. It is certain that the perils ahead will be greater than any you have faced thus far. You should finish any business you have here on Outset right now, so that you shall have not any regrets later. Okay, and we're going to do the Pearl quest now. Because once we do that, we'll have the way open to the next dungeon, and then we'll end it there. So we got some more sailing to do, which the only thing that sucks is we can't quickly get to the islands. We have to rely upon our swift sail. We will not be able to get any kind of teleportation thing or transportation thing until after we beat the next dungeon. So, yay. Which means I gotta do all the side stuff the old-fashioned way. I would say old-fashioned way, but the swift sail really does help negate some of the tedium. But not all of it, because once again, sailing the open seas is... It's just, there's not that much to... Oh! Giant cyclone, which we will avoid. But that giant cyclone is where Zephos' brother, Cyclos, is. And he's the one who can help us with our transportation thing once we get the next item. But for now, he'll throw us around. And we can't go having that. Alright, we're almost at the next island. a triangle island, I believe. Yeah, there they are. All the sea hats. They're like pea hats, but way bigger. And they sound like helicopters. So that's fun. Alright, and get out. There we go. Ah, they got too close. I don't like that when they get that close. There's a heart. And these statues, there are 3 of them. They look like Pikmin. Wandering traveler who seeks the guidepost of the goddesses. Place the pearl you hold here. This one is like the blue Pikmin. You place Nehru's pearl in the ancient statue's hands. 2 pearls remain. Okay, King. Where'd I put... There you are. Oh, these sea hats need to go. Okay, well, they decided to stop chasing me, I guess. Actually, let's go ahead and just head north. It is technically closer than the one to the east. Yeah, sea hats are... They're irritating. They're not difficult to deal with. There's always just so many in one area. They just congregate around an island, and then they don't like you getting anywhere close to them. As far as I'm aware, as I can remember, you won't see just like 1 or 2 off on their own. They'll be all gathered together. There's a regular Octo, an Octorok, a sea-based one, and there's the next island we need to get to. Northern Triangle Island. That other one was Southern Triangle Island. And there's Cyclos' Cyclone, which we'll be avoiding. He likes popping in around these islands specifically. Fortunately, there are no sea hats here, so we will not be bothered. Yep. This one is like the yellow Pikmin. You place Din's pearl in the ancient statue's hands. 1 pearl remains. Hold on, what? Huh. Actually, I probably got my Pikmin order mixed up. It's fine. The 3 of them look like Pikmin. You can look that up yourself. I haven't played Pikmin enough to know the differentiating features of the Pikmin themselves. I'm not knowledgeable enough to go spouting. Oh, crubbles. Great. Sorry. Well, now you can see what it's like when we get, hopefully puts us somewhere close and not at outset. Puts us at outset, I'm gonna cry. Where are we? Okay. Well, we're still 2 tiles away, so it's not that big of a deal, but that's not as bad as outset, so I'll take it, I guess. Just gotta be more careful in the future, I suppose. Yeah, Cyclos is still pretty bitter about people, which is exactly why he likes to torment us. But soon enough, we won't have to worry about that. Big Octo? Yep. I didn't intend to fight one so soon. Oh, right, I can do this. go. I'm used to using the boomerang, not the bombs, for these things. But bombs make it much quicker. There we go. And boom, Big Octo taken care of. Please be the magic one or something. Also, it's near the private oasis. I need to mark that down. Okay, it's a treasure. Lovely. Where? Oh, right there. Ah. Nope. Where is it? I was way too far away. Goodness gracious. Ah, I didn't mean to jump out. Gosh. Oh, I don't have time for this. Where is it? Okay, right here? Oh, Link! I'm going to pull my hair out. There we go. Oy. Oh, cool, an orange rupee. That was totally worth the trouble. I mean, I needed to take care of them anyway, but I didn't want to do it on screen because it's a time waster. It wasn't even like a good one with the magic one, which I'll be doing off screen. But oh well. Should be nearing the island soon. Where is it? Well, I'm on the tile. Is it all the way over there? No, that's not it. Oh, it is obscured. Okay. And this is Eastern Triangle Island. They call it that because it forms a triangle. Like the Triforce. Wandering Traveler. Yep. Here you go. Here's the pearl. Okay. Now what? Oh! It's gonna blow! Bye! I always thought the goddess statues were pretty cute. And there we go. And that is what we saw in Tetra's cabin. That triangle with an island in the middle. It's huge! Ugh. It's the second time I've slammed into a giant monolithic statue, not statue, tower-like thing. Link's face just keeps getting broken. impressive. This tower, which the pearls of the gods have caused to appear, is a place that the gods of the ancient world prepared so that they might test the courage of men. Only one who is able to overcome the trials that await here will be acknowledged by the gods to be a true hero. Only then will that hero be permitted to wield the power to destroy the great evil. Link, that which you must obtain now lies before you. You must believe in your own courage, which has led you to triumph over the many hardships you have faced. Then you must triumph once again. You must rise with the trial of the gods. And I'll do that later. Because that's the end of the episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Check the links in the description. All P2's socials are there, including his side channel P2 Draws and Cross channel. They're linked there as well. And you can find me here on this channel. And until the next one, I'll catch you later.